It's another wonderful day on the Off-Grid Homestead. In our previous episode, I ended it with, this doesn't look like it's very high up, but I was on these boards that we cut. These boards are 10 feet long. And there's approximately a 3-foot overhang right here. We're going to work our way through that. But Tammy and I were on top of there. We haven't secured them down yet. And we're talking about, try it again. Tammy insisted that I go to the emergency room. And my response was, what are they going to do for me? So we did go to town the next day, yesterday. And I got a wrist brace. I can move my fingers and I can move my wrist, maybe not very fast, but I can have them move, and it feels like I bruised it really good, and I can't pick anything up, that type of thing. So today we're going to continue on with this build. The plan is we're going to plane all these 2x boards. I had cut these all 2 1/4. Right now they measure pretty close to 2 inches after the wood shrank. We had it up on the sawmill drying, and we're going to plane that, and then we're going to tongue and groove it or shiplap it, and then we're going to secure that down. We're also going to I got to finish the line that goes up for our electricity up to the timber frame site. I got some connectors so I can repair that. But we're gonna build this up. Let's get this day started. It's a beautiful day on the Off-Grid Homestead. Skies are overcast and cloudy today, but it's gonna make for some good working weather. In the garden here, we had our goat Dum Dum break into the garden several times last week, but the plum tree is coming back. The leaves are growing back on the branches here, so it's showing some resilience. Our sunflowers, even though we got some type of bug in them, are growing pretty tall. We got some tomatoes, green beans, squash. But yeah, and then here's caught in the act. You see the ducks, what they do? They jumped up, broke this branch off, and now they're eating all the elderberries off the bush. They're going to be, some of them are going to be harvested. But here's one now. They like to eat that bush. We got bananas. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. I'm going to split those, spread them around. Got our elephant ears coming up. Our canas are blooming. There's another one blooming back over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a bunch of them blooming. It's going to be a good work day. We're going to continue on with our utility room. My wrist is getting better. Been wearing a wrist brace on it. I can brush my teeth now, at least. I can feel it, but at least I'm able to, like I said, brush my teeth. Gotta be somewhat easy. But it's not as bad as the time I fell down a flight of stairs in the middle of the night while sleepwalking. I missed the second story of the house. I missed the entire staircase and came down and landed at the landing at the bottom. But let's get this day started. Good morning, or good day. Check on the garden. Chamomile's taken off. Our sunflowers. Look how tall. Sunflower. Reaching for the sky. Got a tomato plant growing in there. Zinnias are out. Zinnia with a honeybee. Cosmos flowers blooming. Green beans. Some more cosmos. The dill's taken over. Desert King fig. And persimmon over here. And corn over there. Grapes. That's supposed to be a dwarf peach, but I haven't seen any peaches on it yet. Or that's where Dum Dum the goat killed the tree. This one here, the one she knocked over 90 degrees, looks like it might make it. Elderberries. They're starting to ripen. You can see they're turning the purple. There's another persimmon. I don't see any fruit on them. A persimmon. This plum tree, the one that she attacked, basically is growing out some more. We're gonna have to trim that this fall. I don't want them to get too tall. Got a Santa Rosa plum right here. It's making it. The figs. Figs. This one here's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's dozens of figs on there. Dozens. And our banana. See it back here. It's got one fairly large stalk here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 pups. I'm gonna have to cut those out this year. Cannas are flowering out, or have been flowering out. Today we're gonna work on our utility room, shower, bathroom. It's a peach. Let's go down and check on our utility room progress. We have laid down our 2x, and then we went through and caulked all the joints.
Right when I threw it.
Yeah, you don't throw them very far. We caulked all the joints, then we sanded it all, and then we put a coat of poly on there. It was a Varathane finish. And today we're going to start cutting these beams. I'm going to start laying these beams so we can start standing up the walls for our utility room. Lately, it's been 110 during the day. So we need one timber across the front edge. I got to cut that front edge still. So we're gonna number these so we can try to keep them organized. So this will be one. And it'll go left to right as you're facing it. So this will be 2. And this one will be 3. And then the final timber we're going to lay will be 4 across the back over here. Now I need a tape measure. We've been working on this in 110 degree temperatures, basically cooking out here. Our timbers, I'm going to use our saw squatch, I believe the timber saw for the 16-inch timber saw to cut these timbers to length. And then what they'll do is they'll overlap and lock into each other. This lady, what are you doing, lady? You being a good girl? Where's the ball, lady? Where's the ball? Maybe if Tammy gets all the animals together, we'll end the video with all the animals that Tammy has. Need the tape measure. When we get to the end, I'm gonna sand this one last time, seal this and sand it one last time, and then put another coat of poly over it. Gonna cut off this leading edge so it's nice and straight. Lady, what are you doing? It's getting hot. It's been going up to 110, 115 during the day. It's difficult with a hurt wrist. Now we're going to do the other side. We got to cut the ends of these off. We're going to use our 16-inch carpentry timber saw. It's hard to do when your wrist is all messed up. Now we're going to cut two of these down to 135. Move the skid steer. Cut two off at 135. Ow, right on my toe.
Because Poe's acting like he's afraid to come home.
Huh.
Is that wet?
What? No.
Oh.
Can you back the skid steer up?
A minute.
You need to get that tire out of the way. Move that tire, please. And this thing. You could have moved the tire for real.
Step back. He's not gonna feel good for a while. I just have Kazubi the male. He's too big for the little one. Yeah, he's down there digging out the dirt.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Paul.
Now that's on you. Your animal's going to attract wildlife.
Yeah. I said they come. I go. Nothing's been there. He goes, "Oh, your turkeys." I go, "Yeah," because they were stupid enough to go down to your place. I go, "They don't come up to my place to kill them. When they travel somewhere else, when they go outside the yard. You come up here, nothing."
Oops. Oops. Another day on the Off-Grid Homestead. So today we're still working on our utility room that's going to be attached to this Conex box. So yesterday we got this one timber along the back wall here, all tied in. You can see it right here. These are all keyed in, locked in together. They lock together like Lincoln logs. And then underneath, I took some spray foam, put spray foam underneath before I set that timber in there. And we got to clean that up. So today, we're going to set this timber in place, and we'll go over that, how we did that. And then we'll be done with the base so we can start standing the walls. Okay, we already templated our beam, our timber here, to these timbers that we already laid down. Now we just need to cut it. This isn't the easiest to do with a hurt wrist. So the first thing we need to do is we need to judge the depth of our cut. We're going to use our 16 1/4 or 16 5/16 timber saw in order to get the depth we want. That timber is 7 inches. This one's 6 3/4. So we need to cut down 3 1/2. What are you doing, lady? You getting in trouble?
Hey, babe. I put collars on everybody except for Kazoo. You wouldn't let me catch.
I'm gonna come down. And we need to set our timber saw. Oh. Oh. Oh, any abrupt move fucking hurts.
The pump's still on?
No. Three and a half.
What happened? Hurt yourself?
Yeah, I said any abrupt move.
Huh?
Any abrupt move hurts. Yeah, a little bit.
2 to 3 days to get ready.
Using our 16 and 5/16 timber saw, we're going to take a 3.5-inch depth notch out of this beam so it will set in our cross beams here. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. We almost got this pocket complete. We cut a series of cuts with our 16 and 5/16 skill saw, and then we knocked all the wedges out. And then I used a combination of our slick, right? Basically planing off the wood. And then I used a wood chisel. So this is almost done. But I'm going to take a break for today. My wrist is killing me. I think it's been about a week. I can move my fingers now. It's better. But it's killing me. And then the temperature, it's getting hot. So we'll continue this again later.
All right, after weeks of working on this, I think it's time to do a recap of where we're at on this project. So we're working on the utility room, our off-grid utility room. So we've set our concrete piers underneath for the underside. Those go down 3 feet, 3+ feet in the ground, 12-inch piers, and that supports that beam that goes underneath, goes all the way across. And then we have these cross beams. It might be better to see it from the other side. We have our full length beams. Ow, 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 ow. You can see that here. We got our beam on top of the piers, and then we got this full length beam, that scarf that runs the entire length of the shipping container. And on top of that, we milled our 2¼ inch boards. Right, we planed those, we set those on top, secured those, and then we ran our members that run the full length, these here. And then what we're doing is we're cutting these boards in so that they lock like here. So we have to cut this notch out, then we cut another notch out of this other board here, and then they lock into each other. And then we securing those down. And here, on this one here and this one here, you can see where we laid that out. And it goes down about 3½ inches down into the beam. And then we cut those out. You can see here, this will turn over and sit down over the top of this and lock, and then we'll secure those together. And what we do is we cut a bunch of slits in the beam. So you got these pieces here that would have lined up across here with all the cuts, and we break those all out. Then we use our slick. Use our slick, a big timber chisel, and we clean those pockets out like this one here. Right, clean those pockets out, and we lock them together. Then on the ends of our beams, we're using a product called, I don't know if you guys can see this, right, anchor seal. And we put that on the ends of our beams and about 1 inch down, and then that will dry clear. I think that's where we're at with this project. So we cut our beams using our 16-inch timber saw. Right here, and we used our 16 5/16 rotary timber saw. Right, that's right here. Right, and then that's where we're at. So we have to finish cleaning this timber up and then lock these together, and then we can continue building up. During this project, before I had these floorboards secured down, I stepped on the edge over here, right, and I fell off the back, landed on my wrist. So my wrist is in real bad shape right now. That was about a week ago. I've been trying to power my way through this project, but between the 110-degree heat and then the throbbing wrist, I've been trying to work around that and doing something every once in a while that really gets it good. So that's where we're at. We're going to this room, right? We'll have our tub in here. We'll put our cattle tank, wash basin type tub in here, and the shower will be in here. We'll have the washer, and we're going to get a dryer which will run off our solar, and we'll have the toilet in here. So this will be the washroom, utility room, until we get everything completed up top with the timber frame. So just remember, you may not be having your best day, but I guarantee somebody's having a worse one. And God bless.